Happy September, Simply fam. Can you believe we're already here in the month of September? A new month always feels like a fresh chapter, and I just don't know about you, but I love using these moments as a reset, mentally, physically, and spiritually, okay? So I decided to kick off this month with a 3-day smoothie reset. Nothing too crazy, just me being intentional about what I'm putting into my body and giving my system a little rest. You guys already know I'm all about finding balance and doing what works for me in this season of my life. Now, before we even head into the kitchen, I'm going to keep it real with you. We're stepping on the scale and we're taking measurements today. And I know August 31st was yesterday, and I wanted to make sure that I do an actual weigh-in for you guys because I didn't get to do it for the month of August, in a vlog style video. I did do it on live yesterday in real time, but I also had my clothes on and everything else. So today, I know it's almost that time of the month as well. I'm going to just kind of take off my clothes and weigh in, and then also too, I'm going to have my husband do my measurements because I didn't even do my measurements beginning of my journey that I've been showing you guys, which is duh, why you didn't do that. So we're going to start off brand new and fresh with measurements from the month of September, and then we're going to head on in the previous months and do measurements as well. So you guys will see monthly weigh-ins that way. You know my journey is all about being real, and I just want to show my accountability. Accountability is everything. It's not obsessing about the numbers. It's really about tracking your process and really celebrating the small wins along the way. After doing all of that, we're going to definitely get into these smoothies because, oh my God, these smoothies are like everything, okay? I just picked smoothies that was really simple but delectable and delicious during this 3-day fast. I'll show you exactly what I'm making, how I'm making it, and of course, why I'm even doing this fast in the first place. As you know, I did a live actually yesterday. Fasting isn't about just weight loss for me. Fasting is literally a tool. It's a way for me to give my body a break and reset my gut, clear my mental fog, and even strengthen my discipline. This is something that I honestly feel people need to do initially when they start their weight loss journey because it allows for all the toxins and it just detoxes the body, and you just feel so amazing afterwards. You don't even want to clog your body up with all of that, gunky food anymore, which is amazing. So that's why I really am a big proponent of fasting, whether it be for a spiritual refast or a reset. As we know, there are all types of fasts out there. We have water fast, we have juice fast, we have intermittent fasting, and even spiritual fast. That's the fast that I did initially for 14 days, and it was amazing. If there is something inside of you that is telling you maybe that you need to go into a fast, and if you're looking for a breakthrough or anything like that, a spiritual fast is probably the best one that you want to definitely do. This is one thing also that I want to let everybody know. Not every fast is for everybody. You've got to find the one that fits your lifestyle and your goals. For me, a smoothie fast during this time anyway works perfectly for me because I'm giving my body nutrients, fiber, and energy, but in a way that's easy to digest and keeps me feeling light and focused. So let's get into this. All right, y'all, moment of truth. Let's go ahead and step on this scale and grab my measurement. Let me go ahead and grab that now. I have it right here. So I always get a little nervous about stepping on the scale, doing this on camera, but I know it's a part of the journey, and I definitely want to bring you guys along with me so it's real, raw, and relatable, and it keeps me accountable as well. Remember, these are only numbers. They're just data. It does not define you. Don't let it define you. But they also do help us see where we're starting and where we're going. It's progress. It's not perfection. Okay? So let's step on the scale. I'm about to just take off my robe and actually just show you guys what I see on the scale. because we got to keep this PG, okay? So hold on one second. Let me go over here now. So this is my scale. Let me move my stuff here. So this is my scale, my measurement. I'm going to put this over here because my husband's going to help me do that. All right, 0 out. All right. So, yep, 268.8. Yeah, so 268.8 was what was on the scale. And that was literally what it was yesterday when I was on live yesterday. Okay, so 268.8. And I know I'm about 2 days out from my monthly period. So I know a little watery is on me, a little bloating is there as well. But, you know, that's just how it is around this time of the month for us ladies here. So I am super proud of myself from where I have come from mid-August when I started posting. And I definitely want to get these measurements because not only is the scale a factor, but the measurements but when you do measurements, that alone in itself can be a game changer as well, because sometimes the scale doesn't move because you're gaining more muscle mass as well. Okay. And sometimes, like I said, during the time where you are around your monthly, you tend to gain a few, water weight pounds as well. So, but anyway, let me go ahead and get into the measurements. So hubby did my measurements. So around my bust area, I'm about a 48. Around my waist, I'm about a 44. My hip, 52. My neck, 16. Left arm, 17. Right arm, 17. Left thigh, 29. Right thigh, 31. Left calf, 19 and a half. And right calf, 20. So I know usually one side is usually bigger than the other one. These are my measurements that I'm gonna compare for next month, okay? And write down my weight for today. It is 268 pounds. And that is September 1st. So here we are in the kitchen, and I just wanted to show you exactly how I am keeping it super simple with simple ingredients during this 3-day smoothie detox. Currently on the counter, I have what I'm going to actually make for the entire day, but I wanted to show you what I'm going to be putting into the green detox smoothie. I'm going to be putting in this fresh batch of spring mix that includes baby lettuce, baby greens. It has the spinach in there. It doesn't have the kale, but I like to use this because it comes pretty much in bulk. So, and I like to use it for my salad. So it's a green. You can easily put this into your smoothies. Also, I'll be putting in the banana. This is for me and my husband. Also, I got this nice big bag of mango, papaya, strawberries, and pineapples, because you can sometimes can't hardly find frozen mangoes. You cannot hardly find pineapples. So this was a good substitute. It has the papaya in there, but it's okay. It'll do. Then I have a nice big bag of mangoes here. I have my favorite almond milk. It is ingredient organic almond milk from Califia Farms. It is my favorite. I choose not to put milk into mine. I'm going to be putting coconut water instead. I'll be putting milk in my husband's. So you can use 100% coconut water. I suggest only using 100% coconut water because you have some coconut waters that have a lot of sugar in, or hidden sugar, or just sugar into their ingredients. So make sure you're reading the ingredients. Just make sure it's 100% coconut water. And then I have my blender. I love smoothie resets because you can pack so much goodness in 1 cup. You've got your greens, your fruit, your fiber, your healthy fats, and they're all blended up and ready to go. And honestly, it's so much easier on your digestion. When your body isn't working overtime, breaking down heavy metals, it finally has energy to repair from the inside out. That's the magic of fasting. For me, smoothies strike the perfect balance. I'm not starving myself, but I'm giving my body, my system a break, and the discipline it takes to stick with it. That discipline overflows into other areas of my life too. So my son's always make a smoothie, so I decided to make him a strawberry, blueberry, banana smoothie. And I sweetened it with maple syrup to give it a little sweetener to it. And this is what it looked like. Nice and creamy. Cheers. What you think, Bessie?
It tastes good.
It tastes good? All right. Mommy did a good job. And hubby is cleaning his bowl. Okay. All right, guys, let's do a taste test.
It's about
This is it right here, honey. So full. I love the ginger in here. A nice pick me up for the morning. All right, y'all, so let's talk real quick about fasting. Like I said earlier, there are so many ways you can fast. And some people do only water fasting, which is really intense. Some do juice fast, which can be very great for detoxing. And there's intermittent fasting, which is good for eating in a certain window and time. And then there's spiritual fasting, which is less about food and more about drawing closer to God. The benefits of fasting, guys, there's so many benefits of fasting. I mean, you have clearer skin, better digestion, less inflammation, improved mental clarity, weight loss, and even stronger discipline. But the key is finding what feels right for you. For me, this smoothie reset is like a gentle fast. It's approachable, it's nourishing, and it's something I can actually stick with. And that's what I always encourage. Choose a fast that fits your lifestyle, not one that leaves you miserable, wanting to go to the nearest fast food restaurant by the end of the day, okay? All right, fam, so what I'm gonna do, because I want to prep for the rest of this week, which is the next 3 days, because I'll be working the next couple of days. So for the next 2 days, I'll be prepping for me and hubby. What I'm gonna do is actually baggie some of the ingredients that I'll be using throughout the day and taking my little blender that I have, which is my little to-go blender here. And what I'm gonna do is just literally take the baggies that I prepare here, I'm gonna put them in the fridge. So in the morning, all I would have to do is take the baggies out of the fridge, put them in my bag for lunch, and take maybe some coconut water in a glass jar. And all I would need to do is take this as well, plug it in. I have my smoothie for the day. It's just as simple as that. So let me go ahead into getting the baggies made, and I'm gonna actually show you that process. But it's something that I learned a long time ago, and I was like, oh my God, what a great idea. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm gonna just take these little plastic baggies here. That is what I have right now. As you know, I'm in the middle of transitioning to, more cleaner, non-toxic products, but we gotta do what we gotta do initially. So what I do is usually I take about a handful of the spring mix, and I just kind of go ahead and put that in here. So I put a handful of that and put that in the bag of veggies here. And to be honest with you, I probably need bigger bags, but we're gonna do this right now. So I just make this. This is gonna be my morning detox smoothie for the morning. So, and then mango chunks. Put about a cup of that in the bag. The type of blender that I have, the little to-go blender that I have, it's not as good as what I would call a Ninja or something like that. So by the time I get to work and by the time I even get to starting eating and stuff, this will not be as frozen. This will get a little softer. And that will kind of help it blend a little bit better than if it was frozen. Because unfortunately I don't have my industrial blender at work. So, and in there. And a few of the pineapple pieces, strawberries, papaya. It's okay. It's okay. It'll do. Since we couldn't find those only pineapple at this time, so we'll do that. And then what I do is I just push that down if you can, and just tie it on up. And I have my smoothie bags, and then you just throw those in the freezer. Take them out in the morning when you go to work, and you have smoothie bags. that's it for day 1. We stepped on the scale, we got those measurements, thank goodness. We made our first smoothie, and we talked about why fasting is such a powerful tool in this wellness journey. I'm excited to see how I'm feeling by day 3, and I'll be sharing the whole process with you. If you've ever thought about doing a reset, maybe this will inspire you to try your own version. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you don't miss day 2 and 3. And let me know in the comments, have you ever tried a fast before? If so, what kind and how did it make you feel? All right, y'all, I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. And cheers to taking care of our bodies one step at a time, guys. Love you.